Welcome everyone. Today I have a very special treat for you. We're going to do an early access map tour of Dark Canyon. If this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. All right, folks, here we are. As mentioned, we're going to take a look at a new mod map that has not hit the mod hub or anywhere yet. This is Dark Canyon. This map is absolutely incredible. I love it. Is a forestry map, so just prepare yourself for that, but we'll take a look at some different stuff. This map has a ton of nifty features on it, and it's still a work in progress, so it's not complete yet. So I also want to preface this as it is going to get more work done, more stuff's going to happen to it. This map, a few features on it. This map is seasons ready. You will be able to make farms on it and do whatever you need to do if you want to do that. The people who are creating this map is the Shanty Boys Map Creations. Mr. T-Bone is Mr. T-Bone 39 is the primary designer of the map. It's also got Matt on board along with AV Logging, Umbreon Logging. So yeah, it's very cool. They've done a couple other maps. If you recognize Daylight in the Swamp, Matt did a map, St. Croix Flowage. They also did Dark Forest, I believe. Yeah, that was another one they did. So they have gotten a ton of good maps out there, good logging maps. So, and before you say, oh, you know what? It's a logging map, I'm going to tune out because, you know, logging isn't farming. Guess what, guys? That's how farms were started. They cleared the land, whether it was rocks or trees or flattening it out. The land had to be prepared before it could be farming. So this is, I think, absolutely part of farming. I think it's fantastic. So yes, they have designed new ground textures, new tree textures to give the map a different feel. They enjoy doing different logging maps as well. So the tree's weight has been increased slightly to give a better feel. However, the tree sizes are normal. This map will be only available, sadly, on PC, so it's only available for PC players. Yeah, there's like, what is it, 8 tree types as they told me on here. So there's 8 different tree types on here. So it is absolutely fantastic. My hats are off to them for such a wonderfully designed map, and thank you to them for giving me early access to it to take a look at some different things. I mean, I can see over there. I just can't wait to get over there and check that out. But let's go into the map. We're just in there, but first off, there's not gonna be any contracts. It's a forestry map. You guys know that. We're in here on new farmer mode, so we have 100K in the bank. Going over to our equipment, this is our starting equipment, at least for now. I don't know if they'll change it or adjust it, but this is what we have for now. Just beware, they do change stuff, move stuff around, everything like that. Right now there's just a sawmill on here. They may add, I believe, are they going to add sell points for, I can't remember if they're going to add sell points for farming or not, but regardless, there are so many mods out there, it's not even a hiccup. You can easily do that. But taking a look at the map, they haven't added any starting land or anything like that, but right now you could buy the whole map for 41,000. Again, I don't know how much of this is going to be true when it comes out. The sawmill is down there, so if we go ahead and just buy that, we now own the whole map. But we are going to tour it. We're going to drive around this area where there's the fuel point here as well as a shop. And again, this is a work in progress. They're still doing stuff. And we're going to drive around all of these different little log paths, check out some of the details on here. And we're also going to fly around this map. So first off, the first thing you notice, look at this John Deere dealership right here. This thing is incredible. They've taken the time to make a John Deere dealership with it. I know some of you are going to love. So come up here, you got your store screen there. And again, some stuff may not work or may not be perfect. That's totally acceptable, as this is a work in progress, as I mentioned before. So yeah, lots of detail on this. We can get up there if we really want to, but looks like we got, what is this, John Deere 8400 in here. Awesome, fantastic. Lots of details on this. I don't remember another map. I'm sure there's other maps out there that have John Deere dealers. I love even just the look of that out there. So fantastic, absolutely amazing. Very good detail on this map. I have toured around a little bit of it, so I'm going to show you guys all of it here, and we're going to just kind of enjoy it. It is very fantastic, just absolutely amazing. But back here you have your repair trigger, so perfect. There's that all working out for you. Here's the entrance to the dealership over here. If we do want to buy something, let's say we want to buy the farmer cop pickup, of course, to drive around, we'll go ahead and up our engine size and do that right there. That works. We'll buy that guy. Perfect. Hop out of here. Where is it going to spawn? It looks like it's probably going to spawn over right there. Yep, perfect. So yeah, we're going to drive around, and we're also going to fly around this map. We're going to take our time to look around this thing. So forestry maps, normally you can get the tour done, you know, in a hot second just because there's not a whole lot going on. But this map does have some nice detail to it that I want to make sure I mention and point out. I mean, you can see just looking at it, there's so many different trees. You can already see just around here. And we'll look at some of those in more details and see if we can't spot the 8 of them. But there's 8 trees on here, 8 different types of trees. And look at that grass. It looks fresh. We'll go into the landscaping mode as well here and take a look at some of that and see if we can't landscape some. But I'll put that bottom down there, the screen down there. So coming out here, that's going to be the edge of the map there. And again, it's a work in progress. So you might be like, oh, that doesn't look great. But no, they're going to fix all that up. It's not a finished product, guys. It's going to get way better. So coming around here, we have our fuel point here, which is fantastic. Absolutely amazing. They got all that stuff there for us. It does look like the fuel point that would be in like a logging area. Even this area, this field, this section that we're in now, I really like. So all of our different equipment is going to be out here. We're going to look at it in the store first though, but I believe this is all of it out here. So if we go in the garage, we have the Roadrunner, which is right in front of us, the Scorpion King by Ponzi. We also have the New Holland W190D. That's the truck we just bought, so you don't start with that. Then we have the Timber Runner as well as the Log Fork. So boom, all this stuff is here for us as our starting equipment. So you're starting off pretty fat on here, in all honesty. You have everything you need to do to get a really massive logging operation underway. So absolutely fantastic. You have a diner here. You have trucks parked around here. I do like that kind of detail. It just kind of adds the feel of there are other people on this area or in this area. Yeah, it's very nifty. Look at this thing. I don't even know what this is going to end up being, but this is just cool. Got the grass on the top. It might just be for the roadway so it doesn't get covered with stuff, which is fantastic. Oh man, shoot up around here. This map is farmable, so you can do that. Now some of these hills you may be like, well, I don't want to farm on that, but there are some areas where you could. Oh, I'm flying through the air. Typical farmer cop stuff there, guys. Just me crashing around. But now look at I just love the grass. In all honesty, I just love the grass that's on here. Oh man, I just want to mow that and just see kind of, I do love that. Just such a nifty feature. So here we are. Oh, that's my bad there. So we'll take a right and take a look up here at this big area and then take a look at some of that. And then we'll head back down. We'll keep going through some of this down here, and then we'll take a look at the sawmill, which looks rather massive down there in the bottom corner. So let's drive up this way. Try to give a good view of it, but again, we're going to fly over too. So I do like this. It looks like this is just kind of carved this road into the hillside, and it's super wide, so you can get all the equipment you need through here. Huge area to do forestry on. You got that path that heads up there. So let's head up this way. Actually, you know what? While we're here, I'm super curious. So let's go into the store on the landscape. Let's see what textures we have on this map just as of now. Okay, so that one looks pretty standard. Standard. That one may not be standard. Is that standard? Look at that. That's it kind of goes over the, you see that goes over the, oh, I thought it went over the one behind it. No, it just has sand in it. That's cool. The grass can go over. That's so cool. And if you wanted regular grass or regular trains, they have those in here as well. Oh man, did I get back to the beginning already? I did, but look at this grass. Not that, the grass here. Look at that. That's kind of what we got. Looks like around a lot of this section here. Maybe not even. Maybe that's a little bit different. That's so cool. And then you can add regular grass if you wanted to as well. So that's fantastic. That's super cool. I can't get over that. The map does look fresh. It absolutely does. And I don't know any other details as far as how this map's going to go. And the release date is obviously totally up to testing and how all that goes. So I don't have any further details on that. But yeah, look at all these trees. Let's take a look a second. So you have these guys right here, these trees here, these trees, and as well as that, I will say you can only, my understanding is you can only plant the base game trees. You're still only going to be able to do the base game trees, but look at these trees. Different ones on here for you to harvest, different textures on all of them, different looks to all of them. It really is like you're in a forest that has different types of trees all around. That's fantastic. And that one looks more kind of like similar to what we'd have base game. It's so cool. Just tons of detail on here. They were very well done by the Shanty Boys. Very, very well done. Yes, I do enjoy this map quite a bit. I've been doing my series on Wilhelmina Forest, which is also a forestry map. So you can do it where you can, it doesn't take that long, even if you didn't want to do forestry, but you still wanted to carve a map out. As you see here, this section here has trees on it, but even if you wanted to carve a map out of a forestry map, you can use like the Lizard T-Rex, or you can use some of the FDR equipment, and you can kind of carve it out without really having to do actual forestry if you wanted to. So you could still play on this map and use this, kind of have the forest around you as kind of a background if you wanted to kind of role play something or do something like that. But very nifty features on this map. Oh man, I can't get over that. Very cool. All those textures are awesome. Oh man. All right, let's head out this way now. We'll head around here and we'll curve up. That way goes back to the store, so we'll head down this way now. Yes, what a nifty map. Very cool. Yeah, some of the, just the brighter and the darker grass is the different feel to it. Fantastic. Man, this is really cool. Terrain, you can, there's all sorts of different stuff you can do to kind of level it and do everything you need to do to get a farm going on it, or to just do forestry. If you just wanted to come on here and knock out some trees, whoa, look at that. That rock section looks good. I mean, don't drive like an idiot. That's just Farmer Cop being Farmer Cop. But other than that, look at this. This is just cool. This is just cool. Big, huge open area for you to work if you wanted to. And if not, then clear out somewhere else for you to work. I mean, the options are endless on here. All right, we're gonna head up and head out this way. And again, it's still a work in progress, so not everything is smooth. Well, I mean, as I say that, that wasn't the map's fault that I crashed, but so not everything's smoothed out and everything like that. They're gonna get it all put together nice and tidy, but this is just early access to it, an early look at it. Hopefully you guys are as excited as I am to look at this map and take a look at it, but I might have a play on this one as well. This is just a cool map. In all honesty, it really is. Oh man, different feels to the map in different spots. Coming down here, some hilly terrain around. And again, you see we're a little off down there on the corner on the map. They're gonna fix all that up. That's what they do. They'll make it better. So yeah, what do we have left here? So we're gonna head back out here, and we're gonna tour down essentially the bottom half of the map here. So this is also a fairly large map too. We've been driving for a while and we haven't covered anywhere close to all of it or half of it or anything like that. And there's some cliffs around, so you could carve out this section. Looks like a nice valley for farming. You see how flat that is down there? Like, that's actually really reasonable farmland there. So I mean, you could have a farm there, do a couple fields there, or you could just go, oh, I'm flying. Whoops. Because I get going fast as I'm talking and I just get distracted. But yeah, so I mean, you could just go crazy, get some big butt equipment or something with some extremely high horsepower, just farm these hills. You could do that. The area where I live in, they farm wheat on hills like this. It's just crazy how they do it. But yeah, farming like that, yeah, you might be like, oh, it's too crazy. Farmers can't do that. Combines can't do that. Nope. There's farmers in my area that farm on hills that you'd be like, oh, that doesn't seem safe. And it really doesn't seem safe in all honesty. But they do it, and to the point where like their combines, auto levelers and stuff like that aren't keeping up with it. But yeah, so anyhow, I do like this. I like this nice canyon because you could farm in here if you want to make a couple fields in here, start a farm in there. You could do whatever you wanted. And again, if you just wanted to do forestry, nothing wrong with that. This map is designed for that as well. That's why I think that I always mention a lot of farming when I do forestry maps, because I think it's important to note that a lot of people get into this. Ooh, Farmer Cop was not expecting that. Woo! Oh my goodness. Well, don't do that. We're gonna. Oh man. Well, I guess we're flying the rest of the map. That's such a cool detail there. So don't fly around at 100 miles. Like, look at that. Even the water looks a little bit different, a little bit fresh coming around here. So that's cool. That's cool. And just a super ghetto little bridge there. I love that. All right, let's get us a little bit more speed here. All right, so we are going to tour it the rest of it through flying. So I'll kind of, as if we're driving, I'll kind of come down here. So this is where I meant to keep going to. But yep. Farmer Cop lost it into the drink there, but that's nothing wrong with that. That happens to Farmer Cop quite often, so it is what it is as far as that goes. Oh man, this is such a cool map. You feel like you're just kind of in the mountains in this big area here. Oh, I see the lumber mill off in the distance. That's gonna be super cool. Absolutely fantastic. Nice cliffed area here. Ooh. There we go. There are the people that are responsible for this. The Shanty Boys Map Creations. We have Matt. We have AV Logging. We have Mr. T-Bone 39, and we have Umbreon Logging. Hopefully, I'm saying that right. I'm pretty sure I am, but that is very cool. I love they put that sign in there. That's fantastic. Oh man, look at this lumber mill operation. This thing is massive, just gargantuan. Oh man, the detail on here. This is kind of how like log yards look in the real world. There's this big piles of logs everywhere around them like this. Look at this. Oh, something satisfying about seeing all those logs stacked. There really is. And then here they are as they're making lumber and getting them shipped out. They're wrapping them. This is super cool. Super cool. They got trucks working around the yard, everything like that, everything you can imagine. But where you'd sell down here, looks like they got wood chip sell point there for you, as well as, where's our log sell point? It may not even be in yet, but your log sell point will be down here at some point. So, oh, there it is, right over there. I see it off in the distance. There is the log sell point right over here. There's your checkered area for it. So you got to get them into those areas. It looks like you probably could drive equipment over that if you really wanted to, but yeah, fantastic. So there is that. We've taken a look at these different parts and pieces to it. I do want to fly around a little bit more and see some of these details as far as like the cliffs and stuff that are around. So we're going to fly up. I'm going to get us a little bit more speed. So heading this way, this is heading out. So again, trees are everywhere, so it kind of gives you a little bit more feel for the terrain as the trees aren't rendered this high up, so you kind of can get a feel for how the terrain is laid out, which I think is important. There's the water we lost our truck in. But yeah, so yeah, nice cliffs and features like that around here. I do like this valley. Look at that. Look at this valley in here. That's super cool. I want to make a farm in this valley is what I want to do. Just clear that out. That's super cool. Yep, that was where we came down before. And again, that's all flat through there. So you can come down here, log through that valley, get that all cleared out. That's super awesome. Fantastic. Yeah. Lots of space on it. But I think that is what I have for you guys today. There's all of our miscellaneous terrain editing. But just look at the details in the trees, the texture. Wow, look at that. You really do feel like you're in like a variety forest. It's not where all the trees are the same. And there's thousands of trees on this map, so absolutely incredible. If this is the map you enjoy playing on, I hope you guys get hyped for it. I'm excited for it to come out. Again, I don't know official release dates or anything like that. That is all up to Giants testing when the map gets done, everything like that. But this map does look really, really nice. So anyhow, if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like down below. If you have not already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen to join the channel. Turn that map off to get it out of our way here. But yeah, let me know down in the comments what you think about this map. Give some feedback to Mr. T-Bone, Matt, the crew, Umbreon Logging, AV Logging. Let them know down below, the Shanty Boys, what you'd like to see in this map or anything you think they should improve before they release it. I mean, it hasn't come out yet, right? So we can still kind of give them some feedback. So feel free to drop some comments down below. Be nice, be constructive, and again, understand as well, this is not a completed map. This is an early access map tour. So yeah, this is fantastic. Again, a big thank you to Mr. T-Bone 39, Matt, and the boys at Shanty Boys Map Creations for giving me this map early on to take a look at it. It is a fantastic map, and I think a lot of people are really going to enjoy it. So yeah, anyhow, drop a comment down below, drop a like down below, and subscribe to the Farmer Cop channel if you have not already. But yeah, thank you guys for coming and watching. I hope you enjoyed.